Hello, Crye-Leike. I want to give you a little bit of an update. We just finished our kickoffs, had 9 great kickoffs, pretty good crowds, good attendance, and good energy at all those kickoffs. The attendance was a little off from what it normally had been in the past, and I think that's probably because of COVID, but we were real pleased with the number of people that did come out for those 9 kickoffs. And what I thought I'd do is give you a little bit of an update, some of the information we covered in the kickoffs, be a refresher for those that were there, and be new information for those that unfortunately were not able to make it. And so here we go. We last year we had a record of $8.9 billion in sales. That's an all-time record for the company. That's 32,499 transaction sides. Important for you to remember these things, because when you're out doing listing presentations, people want to do business with companies that are successful, and your company is successful. 8.9 billion in sales, 32,499 sales units. That's across all of our markets, from Arkansas to Atlanta, all markets that we're in. Some information that we shared was that the company and all of our agents do real well compared to other agents with other companies. For instance, the averages show EXP averages like 5.1 transactions per agent per year. Keller Williams, in their best office down in Austin, Texas, averages 7.9 transactions per agent per year. Crye-Leike, much better number than that, 9.8. So we average 9.8 units per agent per year, and that's an excellent number when you look at us compared to other companies on a nationwide basis. We had a number of people that qualified for their Circle of Excellence, and some of those were holdovers from the year before. So some of the markets, we had a lot of people that qualified for their Circle of Excellence, and want to challenge those of you that have met the money qualification to try to do that for this coming year. The main thing that you have to do is be with us 5 years and be a $1 Million Sales Club member of those 5 years. It seemed like the hard part for a lot of agents is that they don't get involved with the Board of Realtors. So we want you to be a chairman, a vice chairman, be active in the local board, and that qualifies you also. And we had a lot of new agents that were introduced, and we had several people that introduced as Rookies of the Year, and so we were pleased to do that. Also, I want to talk about our franchise offices, give them an attaboy, because we had a great year. They had a great year. As our franchise sales, they did 1.3 billion in volume. That's included in our 8.9 billion number. And I'll recognize our Bowling Green, Kentucky franchise as our #1 franchise. They had a tremendous year there. They were #1 in volume. One of the changes that we made to this year's program, trying to change it up a little bit to make sure that agents had plenty of reasons to come in and attend, was we had a superstar panel, and that went exceptionally well. A lot of positive comments about the superstar panel, and we had those in every market, and we want to thank those agents, because they were, one, willing to come on stage and share their best ideas and some of the things that have made them successful. So I thank all the superstar panelists for helping out and making the meeting the success that it was. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that the mortgage company, Community Mortgage, had a great year. Our Realty Title and Prime Title offices also had an exceptional year. Insurance agency had a great year. Property management, everybody's doing very well, and I think we want to thank all of you for making that happen. You're the person that brings that business in, and we sell a house. It's going to have a mortgage, it's going to have a closing, so a title closing, and they need homeowner and automobile insurance. And sometimes they need property management because it's an investment property. So we handle all those things. That's what makes us truly a one-stop shop. We talked about, at the kickoff, we talked about the economy. The economy is changing. Interest rates are moving up a little bit, still incredibly great interest rates. And if you haven't refinanced your personal house, and you need to do that, call a community mortgage loan officer and let's get that done. So you can save some on your monthly mortgage payments. But also, if you've got customers out there, you need to be talking to them. This is a good reason for you to call them and share with them that, hey, now's a good time for them to refinance if they haven't done it already. If they've done it already, then they at least appreciate that phone call, and you staying in touch with them. So the economy is changing a little bit. Still, every market has the exact same problem. That exact same problem is not enough inventory. Not enough inventory. We've been able to weather the storm on that, and most of the economists say it's probably going to be 2023 before that begins to level out any. Of course, a lot of things could change with all the things going on within the government and within the world. So rates are increasing a little bit, but still very, very good. One side of the information that we've had several of you have contacted me about your copy machines. The copy machines, we're on it. We know that the ones we got, some of them are getting worn out. Some offices use them like crazy because they're bigger offices with more people. Some offices, the copy machines don't get that much use. But we are on top of that. We're getting bids right now for copy machines, and when we buy copy machines, we buy a lot of them, several hundred of them, because they go into the title offices as well as the real estate offices, and we're over 130 real estate offices. So we're on top of that, and we will be getting those. We're getting bids on them right now, so stay in touch. And what I'd say until then, if your copy machine's broke, make sure you're calling the maintenance guy out there. We're paying those. We have a fee that we pay them, so we want you to call them out there and make sure those machines, they can be repaired, and let's keep them working while we're waiting on getting those new ones in. Talk a little bit about the wealth building program. Wealth building program, some of you call it the retirement program, going exceptionally well. I think we have over 350 people that are signed up and in various stages of getting the final approvals. So some of those people need final approvals, meaning that they have to have a physical if they're over 65 years old. But the program has gone exceptionally well. A lot of interest from all our agents. Probably 99% of the agents that are eligible have signed up. We're also getting a lot of inquiries. We're now beginning to market the program to agents with other companies, and we're sending out email blasts to them, and we're now beginning to get responses from them. And so you, as a Crye-Leike agent, will probably get some questions from some of these agents. Say, what the heck is this? It sounds too good to be true, and you have to explain to them that it's a home run deal and that we're pleased that we can offer it to all of our agents, and gives them peace of mind so they'll be able to know that they're going to be able to retire and have enough money to live on. Now, let me get your pen and pencil out and write down the dates. The Destin Conference is October 10th through the 13th. October 10th through the 13th. We're already working on, marketing department's already working on what's the theme for the conference going to be this year, and we already have people calling saying, what's the date, because I'd like to go ahead and reserve a house or a condo, and I got my family want to take down, or a bunch of us agents are going to go down together. And so that date again is October 10th through the 13th. So go ahead and pencil that in your schedule and plan on attending. I'd like to end the update with what I'm calling a quote from a famous person. And that quote from the famous person is, "No dream is too big, no challenge is too great, nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach." So it's all up to us. Thank you, and have a great 2022. Thanks.